This is the Ottawa Senators Outlook. Here is your host, Jack Henry.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Ottawa Senators Outlook. I'm your host, Jack. This is my recap reaction to the Lightning game, so let's go right to it. So the Senators come away with a big, and what I mean a very big win against the Tampa Bay Lightning. They win 2-1. So in the first period, one goal was scored and was by Shane Pinto to make it 1-0 Ottawa. So that's all you get after the first period. In the second period, Jake Sanderson scores on the power play to make it 2-0 Ottawa. But then Brandon Hagel will cut the lead in half 2-1. And that's all you get for the rest of the game. So 2-1 is your final. The goaltending matchup was Andrei Vasilevskiy against Linus Ullmark. And Ullmark was sensational in this game. You could really question the only goal technically that he gave up against the Lightning. But other than that, he's been sensational. He stopped 31 of 32 for a .969 save percentage, and Vasilevskiy stopped 17 of 19 for an .895 save percentage. So you got to give a lot of credit here to the Senators, and they kind of made up for that game against Buffalo, which if I made a preview, I probably would have picked Tampa Bay to win this game, and that makes up for the Buffalo loss because realistically that's a team you should be beating. So anyways, that's a whole washout, and the Senators are now 40, 29, and 6 on the year. They have 86 points, matching their point total from the 2022-23 season, and now they have 40 wins, which is the most they've had ever since the 2016-17 season, which was the last time that the Senators made the playoffs. And I do want to note that Brady Tkachuk did not play in this game, and I feel like it's more because the chances of the Senators making the playoffs are a lot better than them missing this year. So I think they're trying to play it safe with Brady Tkachuk, and if they were in a real wild card chase, I definitely think he'd be playing, but I think they're trying to play it safe, which is smart. But anyways, with the loss now, the Lightning are now 44, 26, and 5, and they have a total of 93 points. So with that, I just think it really helps out the Toronto Maple Leafs in potentially clinching the Atlantic Division, because it's really down to the Florida teams and Toronto. Toronto starting to get a step ahead of those teams, and honestly, if that's the case, I think that's good for Ottawa, because I think if there's any chance that we can win a first-round series, it would probably have to be against Toronto, and then you're probably going to have to play one of those Florida teams in the second round. And I don't want to get ahead of myself here, because there is a chance that Toronto could win the series, but hypothetically, if we were to beat Toronto, we had to play a Florida team, and I'm not excited about that. I'll just put it that way. But anyways, a big win for the Senators here, and just further increasing their chances of making the playoffs. They have a game against the Florida Panthers. I will have a preview for that, so be on the lookout for that. Comment all your thoughts on this game. I'll see you for the preview for the Florida game. Like and subscribe. But for now, this is Jack from the Ottawa Senators Outlook, and go Sens go.
Thank you for watching this presentation of the Ottawa Senators Outlook. For more of this podcast, click on the videos on the left, and subscribe by clicking on the icon on the right. Thank you.